happened right here, you know, almost a year ago, right before I left. He came to the party with Colin and his friends, and he liked you right away. Like they always do. I got used to being invisible whenever you were around a long time ago. I mean, look at you. And look at me. If I were a guy, I wouldn't think twice of me either. My point is, he saw you. He wanted you. No surprise. He wanted you. And you definitely didn't want him. He could tell. That's when I moved in for the kill. We were drinking. People were starting to leave. We were sitting on the floor in the living room. And I kissed him. And you saw. You watched me bring him up here. And you went to sleep on the couch. Like you had a dozen other nights, after a dozen other parties. And then everyone left. And I brought him up here. And we were kissing. And he was a good kisser. And then he started. And I didn't stop him. And then he went downstairs to the bathroom. And he was gone a long time. And when he came back, he brought a condom. When I woke up the next morning, he'd gone. I put on my clothes and I came downstairs, and there you were sleeping. I woke you up and I told you what happened. I told you I'd slept with him. And you know what you told me? You said, I woke up in the middle of the night and he was on top of me. He was feeling you up in your sleep. He was groping you, basically molesting you while you were passed out. You woke up and his hand was in your crotch. I mean, that's what you said, right? It was strange how it didn't really seem to bother you. But I guess you've had guys do worse. You told me all this. So calmly, like it meant so little. You said, I woke up and I made him stop. And I kept telling him, go back to Joan. Go back upstairs with Joan. You said, I gave him a condom from my purse. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? A guy tries to assault you while you're passed out and you think, I know, I'll send him upstairs to my best friend. Why? Why didn't you kick him out my fucking house? You could have screamed bloody murder and woken up my parents. You could have threatened to press charges. What he did was assault. What do you think would have happened if you hadn't woke up? He could have raped you. And you sent him back to me. How generous, how benevolent. Why didn't you fucking warn me? Why did you wait until the next morning to tell me what he did? Why didn't you tell me then? God, Helen. I mean, think about it. You sent this guy who's just violated you up to my attic. What do you think would have happened if I said no? It never occurred to you that I'd say no. Well, sure. That makes sense. I mean, I certainly brought enough guys up here that summer, hadn't I? Yeah. I mean, I kissed this guy. This guy who I barely knew. I guess I deserved whatever I got. And you were right. I mean, I didn't say no. But I would have. If I had known what he had done to you, I would have. But you didn't know that. Oh, right, because I'm such a slut. I'll fuck anyone. It's what you were thinking, though. It had to be. It's the only explanation. You had the chance to protect me. And you didn't. Because you never thought for 1 second that I would say no. I was drowning and you couldn't see it. You were my best friend and you couldn't see it. All I wanted was for someone to look at me the way they all looked at you. I just wanted someone to want me. Someone, anyone. I didn't fuck all those guys in the attic because I wanted to. I did it to prove that I existed, that I wasn't invisible. And you were oblivious. I would have done anything to protect you. I would have done anything.